And saying it's Valentine's Day, a celebration of love and romance, but 52% of people in Massachusetts are single. That's higher than the national average. So it must be a pretty good single scene, right? Well, not according to one study. In tonight's Question Everything, David Wade asks, is Massachusetts the loneliest state in America?
Saturday in the Seaport, 3 days before Valentine's Day, and a group of women gather at Gather, all with one thing in common.
I hate my ex.
I hate my ex.
I hate my ex.
It's the I Hate My Ex brunch. Instead of a date, they commiserate.
What is it you hate about your ex?
Oh my goodness. Where do I begin?
Brianna Brookins and her sister Gabrielle smile through it all, while Amanda Ford doesn't actually hate her ex, but doesn't love the single scene in Boston.
So Boston was just named one of the loneliest places in America.
I believe it.
Why?
Slim pickings out there. The good ones are taken. The bad ones are just being recycled.
But is that study trash or truth?
You know what I mean?
A group named MassBet looked at which states were Googling popular dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge the most on Valentine's Day. Over a 3-year period, Massachusetts averaged the most searches.
That's not true.
Hard to believe we're lonely when we have such healthy relationships. Swiping right for Fenway Park, lobster rolls, iced coffee. Yeah. Other studies have Massachusetts more in the middle of the pack. And many experts say loneliness and isolation is an epidemic made worse by the pandemic. Remember social distancing? In a national survey done at Harvard, 36% of American adults frequently feel lonely. The number even higher for young adults and moms with young kids. Of course, loneliness and love are not necessarily the same, but on a holiday celebrating love, loneliness can hurt.
I have found from personal experience and through my readers that this is a great place to find love and, more importantly, friendship.
Meredith Goldstein is an advice columnist at The Globe and the author of 4 books. How many are about love?
All of them. Everything's about love.
And Goldstein believes if Massachusetts does have a loneliness and dating issue, some of it can be chalked up to our weather. Winter can freeze Cupid's arrow mid-air.
I get a lot of the same kinds of letters in January every year. It can be a little bit more bleak. Things can feel a little bit more lonely. Sometimes I see these cycles and wonder, it's different in Texas, it's different in other places.
And if Valentine's Day loneliness is a problem, I wanted to help.
Are you lonely?
Down Newbury Street on foot, Valentine's in hand.
Have a magical Valentine's
so
Day.
much.
What makes you lonely?
Not spending time with the one I love.
Here's a Valentine for you. It says, I like you, because it's a llama. All right? Do you know a lot of lonely people?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Can I give you a hug? You seem kind of sad.
That's all right.
And from one very chipper woman, some advice on love and loneliness.
Get out there and talk to strangers and people
Yes, that's right.
with cameras.
Look at you talking to strangers right now.
Do this all the time and you'll be great.
Put yourself out there. After all, what's the worst that can happen? Brunch?
I hope he sees that I'm driving and doing a lot better without him.
David joining us now. Okay, besides the sidewalk seminars, you were saying earlier this was actually a happy bunch of brunchers.
Oh, absolutely. I went in there thinking that there was going to be, you know, this feeling in the air of talking about exes, but they said, no, not at all. We're here to celebrate Galentine's, a lot of people call it, and to sort of be around each other and to know that there was this support group, that not everybody loves Valentine's Day, at least when you're single.
Yeah, and look, if love doesn't reign supreme, at least optimism does.
Absolutely. And, you know, I find it interesting, Chris, that there are so many singles around here. Yeah. One, because a lot of young people, they go to college, they're single after they leave, and a lot of people moving here as well for new jobs. But as Meredith Goldstein, our expert, said, it's a great place to get out, to meet people, and to have a little fun. So if you're lonely now, let's hope it doesn't last long.
All right, great piece there. Thanks, David.
Thanks, Chris.
And if you have a question for us, just send us an email or tweet us, WBZ, Question Everything.